Hey everyone, this is Stamping Songbird. Today we're going to do a two-page layout, summer layout using a Marjorieann Designs Lifeguard file. I'm going to use cardstock from my Nina starter pack, which has many different colors I got on Amazon. I use all the time. It's just plain colors. This is a kind of like a powdery blue and a craft color. The blue is cut at 11.5 by 11.5, and then the craft color is just at 12 by 12. I'm gonna use for the sand on just one of the pages. This is the paper here. I cut this at 11.5 across and just wide. It's at 3 inches on the highest point, and then I just edged. Oops, got some ink on me. Just on the edge, I put a little bit of early espresso from Stampin' Up. The paper is from Lasting Impressions. The file looks like this. It's got a Lifeguard base tower. I'm not sure what that's called. And it's got this little sand underneath it. It doesn't really match, but that's okay. And underneath it actually comes some water. And what I did was I duplicated this and then cut it in half so that I can use the water for something else. You'll see how we'll use that. So I have all my pieces here. So this is gonna go actually on the other page that I'm gonna do with this piece of sand. I've got some more pieces of water that I'm gonna use. This little island that says no swimming shark area, and it's got little shark fins. So I'm actually going to use that with this page. These are the 4 lifeguards that come with the file. So we've got one with a lifesaver, one with a first aid kit, and then 2 with the lifeguard other floating devices. One just says guard, and then the other has the typical life-saving thingy you see on the TV shows. I'm using these 2 with this island, and then these 2 will be for the other page. For this page, I cut out some sand from another file. This is actually from a title called Castles in the Sand, I think, and it's underneath the title. So I stretched it out and then I cut it off. So the title was on the top, and then I'm gonna flip it and use it here. And then this one I just made it a little wider. So I'm gonna use this on this page. 2.46 by 3.33. That's a weird measurement. Again, I don't really measure things. I just play with it on Design Space, or I just cut things out, and whatever fits. That's it. And then I'll just adjust my photos when I cut and stick them on. So I don't really do like actual, accurate measurements. It's just whatever looks good. For the other page, I am going to use red. These measure accurately for 4-inch photos. So these are 4.5 by 4.5, and I don't think I'm gonna mat these either in white because I want to be able to have a thicker border around. If I put white on it, then although your picture will be 4x4, I think it looks nicer with a thicker border. But anyway, okay, we're gonna start with the first page. So the idea here is that I think I'm gonna do more talking in this video than in the others. The idea here is that the lifeguards are guarding this area because you're not supposed to be swimming because there are sharks, right? So they don't want you to go in this area. So the idea is that the water is back here and the beach is here. But there has to be room for the photos here, right? So that means that this is going to be further down. Right, so that there's room here for the photo mats, and then the guards will be down here somewhere, and the beach is here. So does that make sense? So people will be swimming, well, the beach is here, but they don't want you to go swimming there. Does that make sense? They're guarding this area. It's a restricted area. Restricted area. So I think I'm going to start with the beach area. here's the first page. I think it needs a little title. I didn't cut anything out. I'm thinking maybe I could do something beware shark or no swimming, even though it says no swimming here. Maybe beware shark. After looking at it, I maybe should have moved her over a little bit. I added the beach ball from the leftovers that I had in a little bag from other cut files. But this is just the first part, or the one of the pages of the two that I'm gonna do. So let's move on to the next one. one. Having trouble with my camera. It kept telling me that the battery was exhausted. Changed the batteries twice with brand new batteries, and it kept giving me the same message and turning off. So here's the completed second page, and let's put the other one next to it. I'm on my phone now, sorry. I will be editing on the iPad, so it'll be fine when I edit at the end, but okay, let's see if I can do this. And I will be casting a shadow. I'm so sorry. And there's my coffee cup, which I didn't even move. Sorry, guys. Okay, so here are the two pages. I'm using the cut file called Lifeguards from Marjorieann Designs. There you can see a full view of my teeny tiny little table. I'm stuck in a little teeny tiny little corner in this apartment. So I used the 4 lifeguards that come in the file, the little lifeguard tower. I used the water, I duplicated over and over again. And the sand is from Castles in the Sand. It's a title from, I think, Marjorieann Designs, and I just cut off the title part and just used the sand and duplicated that over and over again. The little beach ball I just added last minute. That's from Pool Party that I had left over from before. The red photo mats are 4.5 by 4.5, and the yellow ones are 3.33 by 2.46. I know that's an odd size. I think I'm going to add a title at the end. I should have thought of that before. Maybe something like no swimming or beware sharks. I'll just think about it. Or maybe I just won't add a title at all. I think we're going to stick to the summer theme maybe for 2 more videos, and then we'll move on to something else. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Hit the like button and leave comments below. Thanks for watching. Until next time, happy crafting. Bye-bye.